Hello and welcome to another episode of Music Lessons with Tony Valley. Today we're going to be working on bar chord progressions. Bar chord progressions. Okay, today we're going to start with the A major chord, and we're going to do a small progression in the key of A. Now we're going to start with the A major bar chord on the 6th string root, 5th fret, and we're going to move to the D major bar chord on the 5th string root. And then we're going to move that up to E, 7th fret, 5th string root, E major. And let's try that again. A major bar chord on the 6th string root. And then we're going to move over to the 5th string root, D, D major. And then we're going to move up to the E on the 7th fret, E major. Then back down to D, and then it's A major. Now what you'd like to do is you'd like to play the chords in groups of 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then move to the next chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to the E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down to the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to put a little rhythm to that. Repeat that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can continue that and repeat it. Now this is going to take a little bit of time because these are difficult chords. And if you feel a strain in your hand, just take a break, shake off your hand, and then keep repeating it. But do repeat this and keep doing this repetitively, and you will get this. Now we're going to do another rhythm right there in the key of A, but we're going to be in A minor. And we're going to get rid of the 2nd finger. And then we're going to change to the A minor, the D minor chord on the 5th string root. To the E minor, D minor, then A minor. Now, I'm staying in the key of A, so the only thing that's changing is the chord form. We're going from the major to minor. We're staying on the A to the D to the E, and that's going to be in the key of A. So once again, A minor, D minor, E minor, back down to D minor, to the A minor. Now you can do that in groups of 4 again. Now a lot of these rhythms you can change up and do what you like. You don't have to play just groups of 4. You can change it up and make it up. And that's what makes it exciting. You can change it up and do what you like. Now the next one, we're going to go to a minor 7 chord. Again, it's going to stay in the key of A. It's going to go from A to D to E. But we're going to change the chord voicing. We're going to change to a minor 7. And we're going to go to D minor 7. To the E minor 7, back to the D minor 7, to the A minor 7. I personally like these minor 7 chords. We're going to go 4 times each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can change the rhythm. Again, you can do whatever you like. You can go. And again, you can change the number. You can hit it 4 times, you can hit 8 times, you can hit 12 times, whatever you like. And again, that's all in the key of A. So you've got A, D, and E. And this whole chord form is movable to any fret. If you're familiar with the neck, again, going through all your notes, wherever you place this progression becomes the key that your first note's in. So if you start this like we were in A, this is A, it's going to be in the key of A. And it's basically called a 1-4-5 progression. Now you can do that on any fret. We'll move it down to G. You can move it up to B. I'll start right over on the G, and I'll go through the minor 7 progression, and I'll move up just to show you exactly how you can do this. Now we're going to move back up to A. Now we're going to move up to B. And once again, you can move this to any fret, anywhere on the neck, as long as you stay in that box pattern 1-4-5 progression. Now what the 1-4-5 progression means is that you're going through the scale, you're playing the first note out of the scale, the 4th note out of the scale, and the 5th note out of the scale. We're going to go to, say, the key of C, just so you're familiar, and you can just take this, to where you like. We're going to go C to F to G. So we're going to go C. We're going to use the minor 7s again, my favorite. C minor 7 to F minor 7 to G minor 7, back to F minor 7 to C minor 7. And again, that's called a 1-4-5 because it's going to go from C to the F, and that's C, D, E, F, that's your 4, to G, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5, back to 4. And again, you can move this to any fret you like. Okay, next we're going to introduce 2 new bar chords, the major 7 on the 6th string root and the major 7 on the 5th string root. And we're going to add these 2 chords into our rhythms, the chord rhythms for the bar chords. First off, I'm going to give you the 6th string root major 7. And well, let's move it to the 5th fret. Now this chord's a little complicated. You're going to put your first finger on the 6th string 5th fret, and then you're going to put your second finger onto your 2nd string 5th fret. Your third finger is going to be placed onto your 4th string 6th fret, and your 4th finger is going to be placed onto the 6th fret 3rd string. Now the trick to this is that you want to lean your first finger over, and you're going to mute out the 5th string. Now you don't want to hear that note in there, okay? You want to mute it out, and you're going to be muting out your 1st string. So you're going to be muting out your 5th string and 1st string. You might automatically do that anyway by just your hand position. But if you hear this, that's another chord entirely. So you're going to want to block out your 1st and your 5th. Whatever way works for you. And again, that's the major 7 off the 6th string root. We can play that on any fret. It's a movable chord. The first note, your first finger, determines the name of the chord, the note name. So if I'm playing it on the 5th fret, that note is A. If I move it up to the 7th fret, that note is B. Now, we're going to learn the 5th string root major 7 chord. You're going to place your first finger, and we're going to work on it in D first. So we're going to be playing the D major 7. Your first finger is going to be placed onto your 5th string, 5th fret. Your second finger is going to be placed onto your 6th fret, 3rd string. Your 3rd finger is going to be placed onto your 4th string, 7th fret. Your 4th finger is going to be placed onto your 7th fret, 2nd string. Now, you're going to want to bar your first finger all the way across the strings. Okay? So you're going to bar that down and place your fingers. And do not strike the 6th string. I use my first finger to mute it out, whatever works for you. And that's the D major 7 off of the 5th string root. Now again, this is a movable chord. If you move it down, you can move it up. And move it to any fret that you like. Okay, now going back to the 6th string root major 7, A major 7, and then we're going to move to D major 7, back to the A major 7 to the D major 7. These are really airy chords. You can use the word groovy if you like. Now again, you can play any rhythm you'd like. I'm just giving you the chords. Now we're going to take that chord and move that up to E. Now, if you recall, we're going to be going from A to D to E, and these are the 1, 4, 5 patterns. So we're going to just use major 7 chords in them. Now again, you can move that to any fret. Now the whole idea to this is to use all the different bar chords and put them into a key. Now what we're going to do right here is we're going to start with the key of C, and it's going to be based off the 5th string root. We're going to start with the C major 7 on the 3rd fret. But now we move up to D, we're going to change it to a D minor 7. So going back to C major 7. And again, this is all based off the 5th string root. Now to D minor 7. And then we're going to move up to E minor 7 to F major 7. So again, we're going to go through those chords. C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7 to F major 7. Now you can use these chords, put them any rhythm, put any rhythm you like to it. You can also change the order. You can go from a C to F major 7 to E minor 7, D minor 7, C major 7, E minor 7, F major 7, whatever you'd like. And that right there is in the key of C major, C, D, E, F. We're only using part of the scale right there. C, D, E, F. In this rhythm right here, you're going to want to keep the first chord major, the second chord minor, the third chord minor, and the fourth chord major, just in this key. It's just a little fun rhythm you can play and apply your bar chords. And there's many, many more. And if you have any questions on this, feel free to email me at tonyvalley@tonyvalley.com. I'd be glad to get back to you with some websites to go to for different rhythms and different chords you can expand on.